I'm Chloe Washma, and I'm in band, winter guard, and I marched for science last April.
Go. Alright, my name is Cameron Lyons, and I run at Greenhope High School. I volunteer at Rex Hospital, and I'm also part of the student council.
I'm Zoe York, and I'm involved with the gymnastics team, various religious organizations and volunteering, and various clubs at school.
My name is Ian Bolashek. I'm involved in the Greenhope Band program and various community...
My name is Angelica Edwards. I'm the Vice President of Greenhope Food Arc, the Vice President of Mock Trial. I play softball, and I'm the Principal tenor horn player of the Triangle Youth Academy Brass Band.
Ian, Angelica, and I are all in marching band, and it's hands down one of the best activities that we've ever done. It's a great way for us to get involved in our community. For example, one of our last competitions is Carry Band Day, and that's a long-standing tradition, 50 plus years at this point, and we all the Carry bands and bands from around the area get together and perform for our community, and it's a great way to give back. Also, marching band is a great way to make friends and just make connections, like Ian said, with regular sit-down band.
I've been playing tenor saxophone for 5 years, and I was recently awarded first place in a solo competition for tenor sax players in North Carolina. I participate in band programs because it's a fun activity. A lot of my friends participate, and it gives you opportunities to meet new people, make connections, and grow into your future.
Brass band is different from sit-down band or the band that you're familiar with in your school because it's a British-style band, and since it's a brass band, that means that there's no woodwinds in it whatsoever. The instrumentation is different. It's a smaller band, and you don't have trumpets or French horns in it. Instead of French horns, you'd have a tenor horn, which is what I play. Instead of a trumpet, you have a cornet. And there's baritones and ripianos, and it's just a completely different musical experience. So if you're a band kid, I'd encourage you to expand your musical experience by joining a brass band or any other band. If you want to be in marching band or are thinking about it, do it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of your time, but it's a great way to make friends and be a part of your school spirit. So do it and be a mellophone player.
Part of the Greenhope Student Council, which is a lot of fun. Like this, just a couple weeks ago, we helped design prom, and we got to pick the theme, and then we also went down to the site of the prom at the Embassy Suites, and we helped set up for it, and that was a lot of fun. We set up all the party favors and designed.
This past Earth Day, I went to the March for Science up in DC. The total numbers that I've most recently heard was 1 million people worldwide. So it was for me, the March for Science was a great way to make an impact and to say to our current administration that we need to do something. We need to protect science and science-based legislation. It was miserable, to be honest. It was raining. It was muddy. There was a lot. It was just crowded, but it was well worth it to be involved and to do something that actually felt worthwhile, rather than just staying home. It was really great to go up to DC and be part of such a big movement.
Clubs I've been in and just volunteer experiences I've done on my own. I've volunteered in many places, and every time I volunteered or just been out there in the community, I felt so good about it afterwards. Even, for example, during Hurricane Matthew this past fall with Key Club, I volunteered at Durham Seeds Community Garden. It was during Hurricane Matthew. It was raining, pouring, there was thunder, lightning, it was so windy. I thought I was going to be blown away by the wind, honestly, because it was so windy. But I continue to lead and help with the gardening, because it's a community garden where people can come and pick their own foods in Durham, those that are underprivileged. And just afterwards, I felt so good. It was such hard work, but I felt so good because I was contributing, helping someone, people that I don't know, just be able to have.
Food Arc is a part of the Triangle Food Arc organization, which is a student-run and led nonprofit dedicated to serving those with food insecurities. I strongly recommend that you join a volunteering organization as you move forward through high school, whether it's Triangle Food Arc or Key Club or any other club that your school may offer. Helping others in your community is an incredibly positive experience. Not only because you're helping others, but because you feel like a better person when you see the positive impact that you can have. So I definitely think that you should be a part of something that is not about yourself, it's about others.
I volunteer at Rex Hospital. This upcoming summer will be my 4th summer doing it, and I've logged like 150 hours there, and I really enjoy doing every hour of it. It's nice to connect with all the patients and see all those people and know that I can make someone's day better when they're typically not having a great day as they're in the hospital. So it's just a really good experience, and I enjoy doing it each summer.
I volunteer at United Way, which is a well-known organization that does larger projects that help underprivileged people get up to speed with technology and such. One of those programs is Healing for Technology, and I volunteer there every week, and I fix up computers. I make sure that they're clean, that they work, and it's a great way to know that those computers will help somebody get involved in the technological age, that what I'm doing will directly help impact someone's future when it comes to technology, and these from adults and children. I feel good that I'm making an impact.
Mock trial is a middle school and a high school competition comprised of teams of 8 students, 3 attorneys, 3 witnesses, a bailiff, and a timekeeper, and you go out and compete against other schools, and the case is actually the same one. Everyone reads and prepares for the same case, and we have a trial in a courthouse in front of a jury and a judge comprised of real people that work in the justice system. So if you're interested in becoming a lawyer or anyone that's a part of the law, you should join mock trial to get that experience. And even if you're not interested in that, like I don't want to be a lawyer or anything, but I still do mock trial because I knew it helped me with public speaking, and I still think law is something that's intriguing even though I don't want to go into it. But even if you're not, interested in mock trial or anything, you should pursue something that caters to your career interest. If you want to be a news reporter, join your school newspaper. If you want to be a teacher, join the Future Teachers of America Club. Do stuff like that will prepare you for whatever career that you want to pursue in the future.
Involvement in the community, I've met so many people that have become my best friends. My freshman year, tryouts for gymnastics team, I met my current best friends. In my religious volunteering, I've met my best
So I run for Green Hope year-round. I do cross-country in the summer and fall. I run winter track in the winter and then spring track in the spring. And track has really been a great experience for me. It allows me to, like a lot of my good friends now, also run track, and not only did I meet them through track, but a lot of my friends have started to run after realizing like how beneficial it's been to us. And so it's been a really great experience, and track allows me to make these good social connections while also maintaining like my health both physically and mentally from like working out and
Softball is a lot of fun. If you're an athlete, join your school's athletic program as you move forward. It's a great way to make friends, and it's a great way to spend your time. And I think if you like a sport, building that relationship with your school is a way to feel an attachment to your school and build up your school spirit.
people that have changed my life and impacted me and made me who I am today through being involved in the community.
On Fridays and the weekends, I like to participate in basketball and hockey games with my friends. But my friends aren't the only people there. I get to meet other people from other schools and make connections with other athletes to have fun and meet together next weekend. So we form kind of almost teams in a way, where it's a group of my friends versus a group of their friends, and we connect we get a special bond with other people who enjoy playing the same sport, and it's really, really fun. Being an active member of the community helps yourself and others feel happier, which can reduce the risk of anxiety and depression.
Being involved allows you to find your passion, which can help you figure out what you want to do later in life. It allows you to branch out into the community.
It's scientifically proven that people that are active members of the community tend to live longer, happier lives than others.
You can also develop your set of beliefs through branching out. You can become more connected to your religion or spirituality.
Being active in your community is a good habit that you can pass on to your friends and eventually your family.
Something that you've heard from all of our stories is that we really enjoy being part of the community. It's something that we can't get anywhere else, and it's just this feeling of satisfaction that to be growing up and we don't have to worry about making high grades, getting into college. We just like doing these for our own benefit and for our community's benefit.
It makes us so happy. It's feelings that we can't replicate any other way. It's feelings that nobody can replicate. It's just the feelings that we get out of being involved. They're amazing. It makes us happy. It's life-changing experiences that we have.
Yeah, and from volunteering in the community, you can have, not only do you know you're helping others, but you hope that your actions will help influence them to also one day do other activities that you once did and help other people. So that way, people are more likely to benefit everyone else. And in a way, what you're giving is being repaid to you by other people's future service.
Now I'm sure you're wondering how you can get involved in the community.
Several ways in which people get involved in local sports events are through pickup sports, recreational sports, and travel teams. Pickup sports usually do not have any organized league. It's just simply a group of people that are interested in playing a sport, and they meet up at a sporting venue, pick teams, and play. Recreational sports are usually hosted by a town or city. It consists of a small league in which usually there is a game on a day of the week, usually on Saturdays or maybe Sundays. And travel teams are more sophisticated leagues for more elite athletes. They are usually organized by associations that are not tied to a town or a city. These teams travel in and around the state and participate in more elite sporting events. Many examples of travel teams include the West Raleigh Baseball League and the Polar Ice House Youth Hurricanes.
If you're interested in music, join the marching band, join indoor percussion, join the color guard, be in symphonic or concert band.
The key to participating in volunteering activities is putting yourself out there. There are volunteering opportunities all across your local area. You can volunteer at the food bank, at your local hospitals, through volunteering programs like community gardens, through any religious affiliations you may have. All around you can volunteer. You just got to make sure that you seem eager to do it, and the most important thing of volunteering is, like I said earlier, just looking for it actively, because there are always opportunities for you to volunteer, and it's very important to make sure you use these opportunities to get experience.
You can get involved with religious organizations. You can help during services. Get involved in your religious community. Get involved and become active in your youth group if you're religious.
In line with the positive youth development theory, attending religious activities, staying after school for extracurricular activities, and going to a job may also help to keep at-risk teens physically out of harm's way by limiting their exposure to potentially bad influences in their neighborhood. Smith, Rizzo, and Empire. To go along with this, a good way to be a part of extracurricular activities is to join mock trial, beta club, DECA club, chess club, astronomy club, volunteering organizations. I understand that economics could play into a role as to why you are reluctant to joining an organization that I mentioned. I mean, band costs money, softball costs money. A lot of things that you are interested in will cost you money, and I don't want that to be a reason why you don't join them. A lot of organizations, for example bands, have fundraisers that use the money that you raise to go towards your expenses, so you could work to go towards the money that you owe, whatever organization that it is. Also, a lot of places offer scholarships. See if you can get a scholarship for whatever you want to do in order to be able to do it. Work something out with your coaches. Communication is key in order to join something that your economics might prohibit you from joining. So see if you can work something out with the people that are in charge of whatever organization that it is. I also understand that if you are part of a working family, you might not be able to get a ride back home from whatever activity you're going to join. And to overcome that, you could take advantage of Wake County's busing system after school. They have certain routes that operate after school, so I'd encourage you to check that out on their website and see what routes operate around your house. I mean, as far as I know, they won't drop you off at your house, but they'll drop you off somewhere near it. So take advantage of that if you can. Also, ask your friends for a ride. I mean, I get a ride to Brass Band every Monday by one of my friends' mom because my dad can't take me. So there are ways to overcome not having a ride or maybe not having enough money to join something that you would really like to join.
So, why should you be involved? You guys are middle schoolers. You might not be thinking about what you're going to do later on in a few years, but this matters to you now. Take this picture, for example. On the surface, this picture represents a politically turbulent atmosphere, but this picture also stirs up many emotions with a lone and peaceful woman standing up against a police force in riot gear. That's what a picture is meant to do, capture 1,000 words in one instant. It's meant to inform and to prompt people to do something. Seeing this image should get people, even young people like us, inspired and want to change something. You can have an effect. Your voice matters. Your actions matter. So get involved with your community. Start now when you have the time. All of us certainly wish that we did more when we were in middle school, but we hope that we've shown you how you can get involved and help. We hope that we help you guys on your way. Thanks for taking 20 minutes of your time, and we really hope that you've gotten something from this presentation.